Hi, and thanks for checking out my video. This is my son's personalized John Deere Gator HPX. I probably had more fun finding all the parts and putting them on the vehicle than he ever will riding it, but just wanted to give you a quick run around of some of the things that I've added. Obviously you can see the lights, roll cage. It is a dual battery setup. The one battery for the wheels remains in the factory location behind the brush guard, and the other battery is mounted underneath the dash for all the accessories. I did put a couple banana plugs in the front just to make charging easier for both batteries, so that's what the red and black plugs are below the brush guard. Also did a little gauge cluster with a voltmeter and an iPod that's hooked to a couple speakers below the dash, so he's got something to look at. This is a 7-function just PA system, so he's got microphone, horns, sirens, all that fun annoying stuff. Probably one of the coolest things that I'm proud of is the windshield washer nozzles mounted in the opposite direction with just a reservoir tank from a vehicle. It was a generic fit. I don't have a specific make that it came off of. It was just an eBay find, but that's mounted in the back. I did have to put a high loop in it with a check valve because the tank was draining, because the nozzles are mounted lower than the tank. Got a trailer hitch on the back for some bungee cords that you can hook up to, license plate lights, flashing lights. It's got a third brake light mounted up top. All the wires are tucked in the roll cage itself, so nothing to pull off or pull on. Got a flag. A few switches on the dash. Most of these control the lights. The first two control the lights, and then the third is for the accessory outlet that's mounted below. Right now I've just got a fan plugged into it, so we can turn that on and off. The red button is actually in the factory plastic key location, and that is tied to the windshield washer reservoir. So when you push that button, they actually squirt, I don't know, probably a good 8 to 10 feet. All the accessories are on a keyed ignition switch, so you can shut everything off all at once and the battery doesn't drain. Down below is where I mounted the speakers for the iPod. It's not terribly loud, but that's also a good thing. There is two fuse bar at the bottom, or fuse block for ignition switch and all the accessories. That's just how I decided to run the wires. It seemed to be a little bit easier of an option. Rear view mirror, that was just from, actually I think my wife had it as a mirror for in the car to keep an eye on him when he was in the back seat younger. That's pretty much it. Just again, maybe hopefully give you guys some ideas to what you can do with yours. I had a lot of fun doing it, like I said. I'll kill the lights here. You can see the output isn't terribly high on the lights, but certainly enough to see at night. Strobe controller, we can turn that one back on. So once again, thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully it gives you guys some ideas as to what can be done with these.